So think about your soundtrack. Do you have a specific genre of film that you're making? Is it a horror? Is it a comedy? Is it a drama? If we go back to Shape of Water, for example, and if we think about that beautiful cover of You'll Never Know that Renee Fleming did, and how that song shaped the emotion that Sally Hawkins' character has for the amphibian man, and it just made the film all so much better. Think about working with freelance musicians and composers and just let them paint over your film and create a much more enjoyable experience for your audience.
Also, your soundtrack can really help cement your film into the minds of your audiences. So films like Jurassic Park, Jaws, Psycho, those motifs really stay with you. And also the emotion that you can conjure in your audiences through the use of soundtrack really will stick with them after your film's over.
Yeah, for sure. Remember that sound effects can add value to your film. There's a plethora of sound effects on the internet that you can use for your films, but the good quality ones usually cost money. So if you know a sound operator or a sound recordist that you want to work with, maybe try and get creative and make up your own sounds. See what things you can use as a substitute for some things that appear in your film. Do a little bit of research and make it fun.
Yeah, and I'll just add as well that inadequate sound mixing and Foley can really break that suspension of disbelief with your film. So if you think about Dunkirk, you know, it has great visuals, but there'd be nothing without the believable sound.
And lastly, whenever you're filming, make sure that you're using the right microphones, okay? So think about where your characters are positioned. Are they close to the camera? Are they far away? And what types of microphones are you using? When is it best to use a boom, or when is it best to use a radio mic?
Yeah, and we've all seen that scene in Singing in the Rain where they have the trouble with the microphone. But you really want to remember that your cast, anything they do, you will hear. Make sure they don't wear any costumes that rustle. Make sure they're not like moving around too much, making too much noise.
Yeah. Last tip of the day. If you're inexperienced in sound but still working on sound, just make sure that you pay attention to all the things we said and to always get atmosphere sound at the end of the shoot just to have something for the edit. Boom.
So check out the rest of the article for any more information and tips, and we will see you soon.
In film, yours, Kat and Dušan. For some Java on me.